answer. Yeah? Topic sentence. Remember our beef burgers? Okay. Is this different or the same? How are we organising this information? Time. Okay, so let's look at the whole thing. From here, all the way down, it's time. 2 days ago? Yeah, okay. I told my students, the morning, yeah, after the lesson, okay? Except for this. And this. Okay, why are they different? Why do we need these two? What's the purpose?
To make more.
Okay.
To make more interesting.
To make it more interesting, an interesting beginning. And the last one? To.
About what? Conclusion about what was happening.
Yeah, good. So make a conclusion about what's happened. Okay. All right. So we've done vocabulary, we've done organisation. Yeah, okay. What's the last thing we need to think about if we're going to do some writing? Words, organisation, what else? Style.
Yeah.
Style. Here. Okay. You have to look through the text to find some things connected to style. Okay, for example, can you find 2 examples in the text of direct speech? Can you find them? Look now, look now. Yeah. Look now.
What do you think of that?
2 examples of direct speech.
Jesus.
Jesus, yeah, and?
What do you think of that video in your class?
Sorry?
What do you think of that video in your class?
Good. Okay, all right. So can you find the other things? Okay. Let's work together. We've got 2 minutes. 30 seconds. What's green? Direct speech, good. Okay, so what are the blue ones? Say again? Dramatic language. What kind of words are they? Adjectives. Okay, extreme adjectives. Yeah, so frightened becomes...
Petrified.
Okay, so I'm frightened, I'm... Petrified. Good, well done. Yeah, okay. So what's the kind of black here?
The example of how they're
Go on, Philippa. Yeah.
Example how the reader talks directly to the writer.
Okay, so by asking questions. As you read the question, what do? You go, Okay, and what's red then? Kenzuki.
The example of direct speech. No, next one. A sentence
Red.
where
The red one.
the sentence where the writer try to
Paint a
paint
picture.
a picture for the
Yeah,
reader.
trying to get that image in your mind. Good. Right, so there's one missing. Informal style. Did anyone notice anything that's particularly informal?
the apostrophe. Add. I.
Where's that then?
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay, good. The contraction. I'd. Yeah. Could you write that in a letter to your boss? No. Right. Anything else that you notice is quite informal?
Maybe Jesus. What's the beginning?
Okay, so certain phrases, yes, are informal phrases. Not necessarily. Anything else? Punctuation. Do you remember we said we would put one of these here? And there's one here. Yeah? That's informal. Good for emails, but not good for business reports. Okay? Right. What does it do? What does it do, that mark? It can show surprise and it can make something stronger. Good. Okay. Very quickly, with your partner, summarise, okay, what makes a good competition entry? The vocab, the organisation and the style. Okay, so what do you now know about competition entries? Okay, let's start with organisation. Go for it. Tell me something. Yeah. What comes first? Say again?
Introduction.
Introduction. What about the introduction? It's got to be
And exciting.
exciting. Good. Okay, then after the exciting introduction,
Main body.
the main body, and what do we notice about that?
What happened?
It's what happened. So it's the organisation is by time. Good. What happened? So we've got maybe before the event. Now, during, and
Later.
after. Good. Okay. All right. Start. Tell me one thing, Choi.
Informal.
Okay. So contractions, punctuation. Filippo?
Maybe you can use some question, you can ask something to the reader.
Good. Okay. So ask the reader. Talk to him. So you can say I, you, if you like as well. Yeah. Something else, Filippo.
Direct speech.
Okay.
Describe.
Okay, descriptive language. Okay, and images. Yeah? Brilliant. So these two connect to this one. Does it sound easy, writing a competition entry? Does it sound easy or difficult? Ooh, okay, all right. Actually, all this is true, but there's something else that's more important than all of this. What do you think it might be? More important than everything that we've talked about. A good idea. Something good to talk about. Yeah? All right. Have a look at your yellow paper. You've got your plan there. Okay. Get your mind map. Bring it back. Okay? Now use that to help you make your plan. All right? You've got 5 minutes to make a plan. Any questions about anything? Just ask. Maybe you need to decide that later. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. So let's put a bit of detail in there. Use your mind map. Transfer some of the detail. Okay, oh yeah, actually going to start with the filming, and then you're going to go back, are you? Brilliant, that's nice. Okay, so what's going to be in each paragraph? So decide this, this or this, or do I need to add something? Yeah, that's logical, isn't it? Okay. So you can't do that till later. You don't know now. What's your starting point? Have a think about that. You can, make it up. It doesn't have to be true. Okay. Okay, yeah, more or less. The last box, can you do that now? No. So when you go home, when you've had a bath, you can add to your mind map, yeah? Okay. Now, tonight, what are you going to do? You have your bath, you add to your mind map, then what comes next? Say again?
Writing.
Writing. So write your first draft. Okay. Follow your plan, use your mind map. If you stop, if you have no idea, what should you do?
Just stop.
Stop, do something different, come back to it. Yeah? Okay. So don't sit there for hours like this. This time, it's the first draft. Does it have to be perfect? No. Okay. So I want you to don't worry too much about amazing phrases. Okay, we've got lots, we've got enough. Think in which language? Think in English. Don't translate. Okay. Come to class tomorrow with your first draft and some questions. How do I say questions? Okay. When do we have to give this to Vicky?
Friday morning.
Yeah, okay. So you said Friday morning, yeah? But I'm going to ask her if we can give it after class on Friday. So we're going to work on this in class tomorrow. Okay? Enjoy it. Thank you very much.
Okay, Melissa, so at the end of the lesson that was videoed, what had they achieved?
They'd got to the point where they'd written a plan. So before that, they'd gone through creation of ideas, mind mapping, and exchanging ideas, and then analysed a model for vocabulary, style, organisation, that kind of thing.
So what did you tell them to do for homework then?
Their homework was to write up a first draft. Yeah, and that's what we've got here.
And what was the quality of those like?
Probably pretty typical. Issues mainly with grammar, narrative tenses, that kind of thing, because of the nature of the text. And also still areas where there wasn't enough ideas and it needed to be filled out with a bit more description again to do with the nature of the text.
Right. So how did you manage the correction, if you like, of those first drafts?
Well, the first thing we did the next day was respond to content, because I think that's really important. So it's just a quick task. They get somebody else's draft, and as they're reading through, they put an exclamation mark if they're surprised by something, or a tick if they think it's interesting, or a question mark if they have no idea what the person's talking about. And they discuss that together, and they come up with some conclusions about what's needed. Meanwhile, I'm making comments, and we go back into content. So most of them had something missing or something needing improving in terms of the ideas. So again, blank sheets of paper, right, you work on your introduction, how are you going to make it more exciting? And can you put a bit more description of the room we were in? And then mind map that again, back to their drafts, adding things.
And did you have any problems getting them motivated to do it for, a third time?
No, because they were interested to read each other's articles, so that wasn't a problem. And because I think students like to get things right, so that's not really an issue. Then after that, we worked on grading up the language and correcting the errors. If for example, Filippo wrote, "It was hot and sunny," and eliciting from him or other people, more adjectives, humid, stuffy, sticky, that would make it a little bit more interesting. And they corrected each other's grammar, mostly.
And then they produced the final versions.
Yeah, that's right.
And was there a sort of further angle, if you like, for that?
No, it was really the same task. But I think the important thing is, after they've marked all of this, to give them a completely clean sheet of paper, and actually to take that away, and they're working again from their plan and their mind map. And then as they're writing, I'm going around and I'm prompting with things to do, mainly to do with grammatical errors, that kind of thing.
And as we can see, the standard of the final versions is pretty good.
Yeah, I was quite pleased. Yeah.
Again, did you get them to read each other's again once they?
Yeah, afterwards they just went and decided which one they liked best and why. So there was some kind of outcome. And also, I think one of the reasons why they were so keen was because it is a real competition.
Right, so they're actually going in for the writing competition.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay.
Thanks very much.